Well, good evening. Welcome to Spicy Sunflower Tarot. These readings are designed to bring love, light, and truth to those that watch. Please take what is yours, leave what isn't, like, subscribe, leave comments. Thank you for watching. This is going to be for the zodiac sign of Gemini. We're working with air energy this evening, and we're looking for the month ahead for the month of June for the sign of Gemini. Just using this sacred sage to cleanse the space, clear the energy, and invite healing, wisdom, love, and light to the space for this reading for Gemini for the month of June. I'm working with the Kim Kranz Wild Unknown Tarot card deck. And I'm going to give a few shuffles and we'll get started. We have 8 cards in this monthly reading for you, Gemini. And I'll go over each one as I lay them down, and I'll come back and give a little bit of a better explanation. So we have 3 split and knock. First card, theme of the month for the sign of Gemini. What are we dealing with for the month of June, Gemini? What's our theme? Giving a little more of a shuffle. All right. We have our theme as the Ace of Cups. Wow. New love can be to yourself, can be to others. What are we going to avoid? The Daughter of Pentacles, Earth energy. What are we embracing? The Daughter of Wands. Interesting. What are we evaluating? The Father of Pentacles. Okay, let go of this. Let go of the 8 of Pentacles. Grow. What are we growing? We're growing the 7 of Wands. All right, what action to take? Mother of Pentacles. We have the whole family here practically. And what is the goal for the month for the sign of Gemini? In June, we have 2 of Pentacles. A lot of earth energy on this table. Looking at the bottom of the deck, what are we dealing with? We're dealing with the Tower. And the Tower is here to say that there could be a shocking, surprising, earth-shattering event. And this doesn't have to be bad. I've always been taught that the Tower happens for us, not to us. And so it's been showing up here at the bottom of the deck as an overview for this monthly ahead reading for you, Gemini, just to say that this can be the thoughts that you're thinking. Maybe you have a pattern of thought that it's time comes crashing down. Maybe you have a normal route that you usually take in your life in some way, whether that's the way you usually do A, B, or C. And maybe it's time that your routines are given a shake-up. Maybe it's time to change as far as this is the beginning of summer, almost here at the 21st of this month, we have the summer solstice. And so maybe just your winter routine needs to get put back and your summer routine needs to be pulled forward. Just some suggestions. You'll know if this is applicable to you, if this applies. See if there is any form of a shakeup. Doesn't have to be bad. It can be something for our good. So the Tower is here as this overview energy, Gemini. And I'm going to start back at the beginning with that theme of the month is the Ace of Cups, which is all about love, all about emotions, all about your heart space. We have an ace, so it's the beginning of that. It's the start of something. This can be new love coming into your life. This is going to be a new opportunity presenting itself where your heartstrings are going to be pulled one way or another. And again, because it's the Ace of Cups, this can be self-love. This can be you finally looking at the mirror and the reflection that it shows and loving that image and seeing the beauty and seeing the gifts and seeing the good. Maybe you've had a lifetime of looking at yourself and not liking what you see, and maybe it's time to shake that off and shake it up and actually look at yourself and find what is good and what is there to love. And so Gemini, new love in yourself, new love in someone else or others. Ace of Cups as your theme for the month. And what are we going to be avoiding? We're going to be avoiding the Daughter of Pentacles. The Daughter of Pentacles in the tarot, Rider-Waite Tarot, is traditionally going to be the page. So as the avoid energy, it's to avoid the immaturity, the naivete of the suit of pentacles. So it's earth-based energy. It's our investments, our time, health, wealth, money, anything we are investing in. So if you're going to avoid the energy of the Daughter of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, it would be to avoid presenting someone with an offer of your time, effort, and energy when you're not ready or fully prepared to do so as far as returning on that investment. And so you might have something in mind that this would apply to, but if you're being asked to avoid this type of energy, it would be to consider when the offer is culminated, when you feel fully prepared to completely deliver, or when you're being presented, someone's coming to you with an offer that's just not quite, the plan doesn't seem quite clear as far as, hey, we're going to invest money in this opportunity. Can I get A and B and C from you? And then we're going to do X, Y, and Z with it. Until that plan is completely envisioned and you can actually see it on paper, I wouldn't extend it and I wouldn't receive it. That would be how we would avoid this particular energy. And what are we going to embrace? We're going to embrace the Daughter of Wands, which is the Page of Wands. Again, that naivete and immaturity of the suit of wands. So anything to do with your drives, your passions, your pursuits, your desires. So we're going to avoid we're going to embrace this wand energy, this more immature, premature, developed suit of wands. And so what this is kind of saying is be childlike, be invigorated. Look at the month of June with this excitement in your eyes, like a kid looks at Christmas. Depending on whatever holiday it is, I'm giving just an example of how a child would look at all the gifts piled in a living room or a birthday table or anything that a child would look at with wonder and joy, and not having those preconceived notions of what could hurt you as far as this desire and passion is concerned. Look at it from maybe this is new love because we have this embracing this type of energy, which is try not to look at it from how you've been hurt in the past. Look at it from the aspect of, is this a fresh new opportunity for me? And I'm prepared to take it, where my passion, my drive, my lusty nature might be concerned. This is asking to be embraced. So embrace that, Gemini. And what are we going to evaluate? We're going to evaluate Father of Pentacles. We're going to evaluate, which is exactly what a father does, any male, female energy of dad, father, he. It doesn't have to be male. It doesn't have to be that masculine energy, but we all have those energies within us. So if we're evaluate in your life, Gemini. Are you being a little bit too stuck in your ways? Are you being too grounded when you need to be a little more light? Are you being too stuck and stern and this is my way and I want it done a certain way? Is that what we're needing to evaluate? Is just to be maybe more open-minded, more expansive, more willing to see from others' perspectives as far as our time, our effort, our energy, our earth energy, that grounded, loyal, you can trust in them. When you give them a penny, they'll turn it into 10. Evaluate that energy within yourself. Let go of this. The Eight of Pentacles, let go of working your fingers to the bone. Let go of being a slave for everyone around you as far as work is concerned. Maybe that's in the home. Avoid or let go of letting people take advantage of you. Avoid and let go of being the last one to leave and the first one to get there. Let go of that. You don't have to prove yourself to anyone. This spider in the web, constantly weaving, constantly working, constantly being the one that everyone can count on and rely on. Maybe the month of June, it's time for you to kick up your heels a little bit, embracing that Daughter of Wands energy. Maybe it's time for you to let that let yourself have a healthy view of life, love, and anything to do with your work. Grow your boundaries. Grow your healthy boundaries. Seven of Wands is all about you here, this candle, this flame, lit, vibrant, full of life, love, and energy, and knowing that sometimes you need to extend and surround yourself with good, healthy boundaries that people can come in, you can give love and receive love in a healthy way, and you're going to be the one to decide what that means for you, not others dictating that to you. So grow your ability to communicate your boundaries to anyone, work, love, life, home, anything where you need to be protective of yourself. Healthy boundaries are something to grow. And the action that you should take is the Mother of Pentacles. Similarly to daughter and father, now we're having this mother, and this is the action to take. So rather than being in that father energy and you're evaluating how you're feeling about that, here it's asking you to take action on being this Mother of Pentacles. She's the Queen of Pentacles. And again, it's not male or female, it's the energy of feminine. And so embrace and take action on your feminine qualities where earth energy is concerned. So being that soft spot to land. Embrace and take action on allowing yourself to love yourself first and foremost, and then be willing to see the good in the situation as far as your work, your home, your family, your tribe. This is the mother of those types of settings, and this can also be towards yourself. So she's got her fawn leaned up against her, and that fawn doesn't even blink for doubting that this mother will take care of their needs. And that again might be why we need to have good, healthy boundaries. So where you want to give your all to everyone, the Eight of Pentacles, we're being asked to take the action of being firm and clear while still showing love. We need our healthy boundaries, and we need to not be taken advantage of, that we are in charge of when the gates are open and when the gates close. And that's not loving others. That's loving yourself, and that shows love to others. And the goal for this month, Gemini, is the Two of Pentacles. And this is the energy of juggling. And so with this being the goal for the month, as far as juggling is concerned, is always kind of maybe a state of indecision, of not having to make a decision yet. That energy isn't ripe where to put one of the pentacles. Where right now we're circling around in the figure eight, this beautiful shape, and we're not quite ready to put the pentacles down and make that firm, clear decision. So as far as a goal for this month, we know that we're just going to embrace the juggling, and maybe that's what this is here for, is to say it's time to stop juggling. Maybe that's where this Eight of Pentacles comes into play, to give you that energy of stop working your fingers to the bone and make a decision. Are you going to put your pentacle to your health and your wealth? Or are you going to put your pentacles towards your home and your family? There's going to be one area that you might decide, this is going to get all of my energy. No longer going to be dividing it up all over the place. I'm going to make that decision where to stop the juggling act. Something to consider. I'd love to hear your feedback, Gemini. I'm going to finish with this Moonology by Yasmin Boland. The tarot cards were Kim Cran's Wild Unknown. Choose these 3 last cards for you. Your dreams need a practical plan. Confidence is your key to success. Your commitment is being tested. Thank you so much, Gemini, for tuning in. I appreciate and would love to hear any feedback you have to give.